up, guys? Evergreen Fly Guy here. About to try to do a little salmon fishing. Worst case scenario, we'll just have a little how-to on how he does his stuff out here for trolling and whatnot. Apologies because I haven't put out a video in a while. I have one that I just need to edit, and I just haven't done it because I haven't had the time. Hopefully I'll be getting a little bit more time where I can move some stuff around. I don't know what with classes going on. My wife's constantly changing work schedule. It just happened, and getting really kind of starting ready to move. That'll be after December, but we're still just trying to like get rid of stuff and save money, so it's been hard to record. But yeah, this is his boat. We'll get an overview of that and stuff and like tell him about it a little bit. I've been out with him a few times and it's always pretty fun. So well, we're gonna get out there and see if we can catch some fish today. So see you then.
They're like auto.
There we go. Let's go find these fish. Just completely takes off.
Nope, to me.
Really? Okay. Okay. Woo, my heart's freaking pumping, man. That was so... You want to move it over and further into the boat?
Oh, I got that.
Okay. I thought this was a rainbow trout, guys, the way the colors came up on the side.
It's a hatchery.
Alright, so it's hatchery, that's good. Now we can see it.
And it's unfortunately too short.
Too short. Oh.
Yep, it's recording. Nice job, man. First ever Chinook.
I know, that's exciting.
Woohoo!
I mean, it wasn't big enough, but that was still really cool. Okay, guys, we're I'm not sure. What time is it?
Right now it's 9:30.
9:30, so we hadn't been out here that long. And we got one caught that wasn't big enough, but there's some blood. That's okay, because it's still pretty early, and I don't know, that was just really fun for me. So, can you kind of explain how we're doing this?
Yeah, so right now we're using 2 manual downriggers to troll for our Chinook salmon. We got 2 medium heavy rods, typically in the 8'6" up to 10-foot range. Kind of depends on your personal preference. I got them spooled up or reeled up with conventional reels with level wind and depth counters on them. Kind of helps me. I like to use them more of a personal preference. And then we're trolling with these flashers. And then at the end of our leaders, we have different setups. This one right here is a hoochie. It's a little bit caught up, but a hoochie just mimics a squid.
Yeah.
The other setups, we got a spoon, and it's a 3.0 Cookies and Cream by Gold Star Silver Horde.
And that was the one the salmon was caught.
Yeah. That juvenile Chinook.
And that was like kind of like a
shaker, as we like to call them.
That was kind of like a blackish gold, right?
It's kind of black and white.
Black and white. Okay, that makes sense. Cookies and cream. Okay. That's on that. That was on that one. That Akuma. That's the Akuma cold water SST.
So it's the Akuma cold water SST rod. And And then we got the Puma cold water low profile reel.
It's a pretty nice setup. Pretty nice, and it's a pretty nice day. There's a prison over there, and we got some docks and stuff, and that's Anderson Island, right?
Yep, that's Anderson Island.
All right here in the Puget Sound. Crossing fish off the fish bucket list. Heck yeah.
So first we were trolling. So right now it's an incoming tide or a high tide, and so we're fishing with the tide. So the tide's coming in north to south of Anderson Island, so we're fishing north to south of Anderson Island. First we started off on the other side of the Puget Sound at the DuPont train tracks, heading down towards Nisqually. Didn't get anything there. Decided to change it up with the setup. Did another run down to Nisqually, didn't get anything. Then we changed locations, came to the north end of Anderson Island, and on our first drift, or first troll down, Mason caught his first ever Chinook.
I'm gonna dream about that tonight. It's just gonna play in my head over and over and over. This thing, like, even for, like, it was like, what, 18, 19 inches, something like that?
It was about 18 inches.
18 inches? Yeah, and it's 20 inch minimum. And it was a hatchery fish, so we could have kept it if it would have been 20, but just a little bit too short. But that's okay. I still got the experience of catching it, so I'm happy.
We're still kind of early yet for our area where we're fishing at right now. Typically about around August 15th, it's going to be like peak
Gotcha.
Peak season. And then, you know, a couple weeks after, there'll still be opportunities for Chinook.
So how long will they stay in this area specifically? Do they get bigger in this area, or is that more like the other rivers as they progress back to their mating area or whatever?
So as they're coming back into the Puget Sound, they're still getting fatter for their journeys upriver. So they're going to be feeding quite a bit, just gaining some more weight and getting bigger overall. But then once they hit the rivers, then they'll stop growing, and a lot of times they'll stop feeding to eat food.
Mm-hmm.
They'll strike out of aggression, but not to like actually eat for, you know, fuel and energy.
Thanks.
But it just kind of depends on the year and how much rainfall there is.
Okay.
A lot of times salmon will move up the rivers when there's a nice rainfall.
Oh yeah, it's
So
deeper
if it's
for them.
been
That makes sense.
really hot, river's been really low, it's harder for them to go up the river.
You think it's better for fishing when it's low though? That way they're like in a centralized area, or better when it's high because they're moving?
Probably not when it's super high, because then the water will be dirtier.
No, that makes sense.
Running
Harder to see and stuff. Yeah.
But in that, you know, kind of in between, where the water's rising, so the fish are coming up the river, you know, but it's not overly dirty, not too fast. Otherwise, they'll hang out in the estuary for some time.
Nice. All good info. Oh. What's up, guys? I'm back. This is going to be my intro because we didn't really do one out there. I know the video is not the best and we kind of missed most of the fish catch. It was kind of unexpected. Trolling, it's kind of on and off type stuff. It's kind of slow, but still fun nonetheless. Didn't really have a chance to jump to the camera, and my GoPro was in my bag still. So, and then right after that, we had a big bird's nest on my fault. That's my fault. Thank you. And just decided to call it a day because I had to get back anyway. But hopefully we're gonna get out there and catch some more. My schedule's starting to open up a little bit more, so hopefully I'll be able to make more videos. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. If you enjoyed this, we're gonna try to do more. We definitely have more salmon fishing planned because that was a blast and I really enjoyed that. But yeah, that was my first salmon, so I'm super excited. See you out there, guys.